What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a bit of an unfortunate video because I'm sure most of you have seen it by now. Gabriel has had to go off. He had to go off, last night with an injury. It looks like a groin injury from what people were saying and from what it looks like anyway. For Brazil when they played Senegal, I believe it was at the Emirates, ironically. But we are going to get into it because I think I'm one of those people that isn't particularly worried about it. But first of all, like, sub, and share the content around. We're getting even closer now to 250, which is crazy. So yeah, if you are new, like, sub, share, do whatever you have to do to help the channel grow. Now, Gabriel has looked to have done his groin. At the moment, that was, to be fair, it looks like it when he came off. However, there is yet to be proper confirmation from major social media outlets in terms of how bad the injury is going to be. And I guess we probably won't know until Arteta does his press conference for the Tottenham game. And that will be Friday. It's coming Friday when we play them. So I think we play them on Sunday. So I think we'll find out around then. It is unfortunate, but the thing is, I'm not as worried, to be fair, because let's be real, although the people we have behind him aren't as good as Gabriel himself, we've got cover. We've got Hincapié who can play there, who I've liked what I've seen so far. Although he has played a couple of games at left back, a couple at centre back, but he's looked decent. We've got Mosquera, who is a bit rash sometimes, but he does look good. And he is that sort of aggressive profile that Gabriel sort of resembles. Whether he's as good as Gabriel, probably not, because Gabriel is our best defender. Gabriel, since he's come into the team, since he signed for us actually, has matured very much into a proper solid centre-back in Arteta's system. And one thing about Arteta's system, he is set up so anyone can go into that defence and they can look good. Hence why I believe the reason why Mosquera, when he came on against Liverpool at Anfield, and we were like, oh no, Saliba's out. After the game, we were like, oh, this guy's actually decent. This guy actually can do a job at centre-back. Now, granted, I don't know what he's like at left centre-back. But to be fair, from what I heard from Valencia fans on Twitter, when I was looking when we signed him, he did play left centre-back for a decent amount of time there. And also we've got Hincapié who can play there as well. Calafiori's out injured now apparently because he had to return to the Arsenal training ground. So Gabriel and Calafiori are out. But to be fair, we've got Hincapié and Hincapié and Lewis Skelly. And to be fair, Lewis Skelly needing game time, that's probably a blessing in disguise for him, because if he wants to be at the World Cup, and we know what Calafiori's injury record's like, he may have a good chance in playing there. And that's how he got his chance last season. Because when he came into the team, like I said in the previous video, I believe it was, we had Calafiori, who was constantly out injured. Zinchenko was out of favour. And we also had Kieran Tierney, who was also out of favour. And Lewis Skelly got his chance. And he full-on delivered. Now, will it be the same case this time round? Maybe. Who knows? We don't actually know how long Calafiori is actually going to be out for. Same with Gabriel. However, I am nowhere near as worried as I have been in previous seasons. I believe Hincapié can do a good job. Now, have I seen much of Hincapié in an Arsenal shirt? Obviously, we have seen a few games. He's looked decent from what I've seen. However, he has not really been tested. So I've got his fucking retainer in. It's so annoying. He hasn't really been tested like that in defence. Maybe because we've got some big games coming up. We've got Bayern Munich, Tottenham and Chelsea, which he will maybe, I think especially in the game against Bayern Munich, he will get tested. Because Harry Kane, you know what he's an unbelievable footballer. We know what he's like. Tottenham, the fact that we're at home, it may not be as bad because they're crap, let's be real. And Chelsea, depends what Chelsea turn up. If we catch Chelsea on a good day, I believe we can beat them comfortably. But that is a bit big if. But yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate that Gabriel's out injured. Obviously, we are losing the set piece aerial dominance in the box. However, it's a bit of an unknown at the minute, because if Hincapié, maybe he can get his chance finally. to actually play consistent first team football, depending on what the injury is like. Who knows? We may not miss Gabriel as much. And to be fair, when Kiwior came in last season for Gabriel, he impressed us. The problem was, we know what Kiwior's ceiling is, and he showed that towards the end of his run. And to be fair, throughout his time at Arsenal. But yeah, like I said, I'm not as worried. It is unfortunate for Gabriel and for Calafiori as well. Hope they both get well soon, but injuries happen as part of football. But that is it from me. Remember, like, sub, and share the content around. And I'll see you guys in a bit.